Hello, and welcome to today's Guardian training video. This video will cover Guardian 101 for fee-paying TrustLine agencies. The following topics will be covered in this training video: activating your Guardian account, resetting your Guardian password, adding a new user to an existing user account, unlocking or enabling a user account, disabling a user account, and navigating the at-a-glance dashboard. Each topic discussed in today's video will also have a section in the TrustLine for Fee-Paying Agencies user guide with step-by-step instructions to assist with navigation through Guardian. The first topic we will cover today is activating your Guardian account. Upon creation of your Guardian account, you should have received a new user notification in the form of an email, similar to an email displayed on the screen, from guardian-noreply@dss.ca.gov. This email will include a link to your Guardian portal and a temporary password. Please ensure to check all junk and spam folders for the notification. You may access the Guardian portal by selecting the link in your email. If you have not obtained your new user notification, please contact the Child Care Resource and Referral Network. The link should route you to the Guardian Terms and Condition page. Select OK to access the login page. Your username should be the email address on file with the Resource and Referral Network. Enter the temporary password included in your email. Be sure to include the verbatim password, as passwords are case sensitive and extra spaces will lead to an error message. Once complete, select Login. After logging in, you will be required to enter the current temporary password and create a new password. Next, you will have to select and answer 2 security questions. The security questions will assist in future self-help service password resets. Once complete, select Submit. You will then be brought to your agency's homepage, where the at-a-glance will display, as well as a list of agencies associated to your user account. And you have successfully activated your Guardian account. Next, we will cover resetting your Guardian password. There may be an instance where you forget your password and get locked out of your Guardian account. Guardian offers a self-help password recovery option. This feature is only available to those who have completed their initial account activation. Prior to resetting your password, keep in mind, usernames are not case sensitive, but passwords are. Please ensure you are entering your password correctly prior to resetting. From the Guardian homepage, select OK to accept the user terms and conditions. From the login page, select the Forgot Password Unlock option. The Forgot Password screen will populate and prompt you to enter your username. Enter your Guardian username and select Next. You will then be prompted to answer one of the security questions answered during your initial account setup. If you cannot recall the answer to your security question, please contact your system administrator or the Child Care Resource and Referral Network as your account will need to be unlocked or password reset manually. Once the answer to the security question has been entered, you have the option to unlock your account or email a new temporary password. If you can recall your existing password, you may unlock the account, return to the login page, and enter your current credentials like so. If you cannot recall your existing password, you may select the Email New Password option. Based on the option you select, the page will display confirmation, either indicating your password has been reset or your account has been unlocked. If you choose the Reset Password option, an email will be sent from guardian-noreply@dss.ca.gov with the new temporary password. Be sure to check all junk and spam folders for the email. Once you enter your new temporary password, Guardian will prompt you to create a new password and route you to the home page. Now we are going to cover adding a new user to an existing user account. Now I will be demonstrating how to add a new user to an existing Guardian account. Adding a new user to your agency allows for another individual to obtain their own Guardian credentials and perform duties for your agency in Guardian. In creating these additional accounts, you will also assign the level of access this individual has. To create these accounts, you must have a grantable System Administrator user role. The administrator user has the ability to create additional user accounts for the agency or agencies their Guardian account has access to. The first step is to access Guardian and log in with your credentials. From the Guardian homepage, you will notice the At a Glance dashboard, which will direct you to various parts of the Guardian system. If you have multiple agencies under your Guardian account, you will see them listed towards the bottom of the page. If you only have one agency, the agency will appear like so. From the navigation bar, hover over the Admin tab and select User Accounts. The Administration User Account screen will appear, and you will select Add New User towards the bottom of the page. You will notice some of the fields on this page are required while others are not. The status and is pending fields will auto-populate. Please utilize the new user's email address in the username text box. Other required information includes the user's first name, last name, email address, and phone number. The user type dropdown will auto-populate to provider. Provider is the term Guardian utilizes to refer to an agency. Please note, the username and email address fields must match and be the same email address. In the Roles field, there are 4 checkable boxes which control how much access you are granting the new Guardian user. You can think of user accounts as a hierarchy pyramid. System administrators who have all Guardian permissions are at the top. They then have the ability to provide others access to their agency or agencies and decide the level of permissions or access the individual should obtain, which is what these user role checkboxes are doing. The TrustLine agency fee-paying role provides a user basic view-only capability. If you forget, it is helpful to hover over the information icons, which will provide a brief reminder text of each role. The TrustLine Agency Admin fee-paying role provides the ability to edit sensitive information such as user accounts and applicant information. By checking Selected, you are granting this user access to view and access the Guardian account for the agency you are assigning them to. By checking Grantable, You are providing the user access to create new accounts for other users, such as what you are doing now. If you do not want this user to be able to grant access to additional users, do not select Grantable. It is possible to select both Selected and Grantable if you want the user to have both access rights. If you wish your user to have all functionality, select all 4 checkboxes. To further explain these roles, it may be helpful to assign a basic, selected-only role to an individual who may need to view information but not edit sensitive information. On the other hand, it may be beneficial to provide all functionality to an individual performing vital duties within your agency, who will need the ability to perform all agency functions in Guardian. Next, you will assign which agency or agencies this user has access to. Click Assign Providers. Again, provider is the term Guardian utilizes to refer to an agency. Here is where you will assign which agency you would like to grant this new user access to. Enter the agency's name or agency number for which you are adding to the new user's account. Click on the agency from the Select Providers list. Please note, only agencies under your Guardian account will populate here. The agency you select will then move under the providers assigned to user. If you incorrectly add an agency, you can remove the agency by selecting Remove. There is also the option to select all agencies. Again, if you would like to edit this, select Assign Providers and remove applicable agencies. Be sure to click Save at the bottom of the page once complete. You will have the Save Successful banner run across the top of the page. The new user will receive a welcome email with a temporary password. The email will be sent from guardian-noreply@dss.ca.gov. Be sure to have the user check all junk and spam folders and advise them their email address is their username. Their username will not be included in the welcome email. And you have successfully added a new user to your Guardian account. Next, we will cover disabling a user account. If a user has been locked out of Guardian due to too many incorrect password attempts, or because they no longer remember the answers to their security questions, an individual with the System Administrator user role will need to unlock or enable the account and issue a new password. The System Administrator must access Admin, then User Accounts on the navigation bar. The Administration User Accounts page will populate. The type field should reflect provider, meaning the user account you are searching for is an agency user account. Again, provider is the term Guardian utilizes to refer to an agency. If your user account only has one agency assigned to it, the provider field will auto-populate. You may enter additional filter criteria prior to searching, such as adding the user's first name, last name, email address, or username. Select Search once your desired search criteria has been entered. Your results will populate towards the bottom of the page. The status column will indicate which account or accounts may have been locked. To simply unlock the account, select Enable. The user account will be enabled, and the user will get an email notification notifying them their account has been unlocked. Keep in mind, enabling an account does not reset their password. Once an account has been enabled, the user may enter their current password if they can recall, or utilize the Forgot Password self-help option. If the user does not recall their password or answer to the security questions, their password may be reset manually. To manually reset a password, locate the locked user account. Select Edit under the Actions column. You will then be brought to the Administration User Accounts page. Select Reset Password towards the bottom of the page. You should have the Password has been reset banner run across the top of the page. The user will then receive an email from guardian-noreply@dss.ca.gov with a new temporary password to log in. To ensure the account has been unlocked, you may return to the User Account Search page, enter applicable search criteria, and the user account status should reflect Enabled. Next, we will cover disabling a user account. As staffing changes occur within your agency, you may need to disable a user account for an individual who no longer needs Guardian access. To disable a user account, we must first locate the account. Access Admin, then User Accounts on the navigation bar. The Administration User Account screen will populate. If your user account only has one agency assigned to it, the provider field will auto-populate with that agency. Again, provider is the term Guardian utilizes to refer to an agency. If your Guardian account oversees multiple agencies, you will be able to select the dropdown and choose the applicable agency. You may enter additional filter criteria prior to searching, such as adding the user's first name, last name, username, or email address. Once you have entered the desired search criteria, select Search. Your results will populate towards the bottom of the page. Locate the account you wish to disable and select the Disable option under the Actions column. A note box will populate. Input the reason for disabling the account and select Save once complete. The status of the user account should reflect disabled. The user will no longer be able to sign into their Guardian account, and the user account has successfully been disabled. Now we are going to cover navigating the at-a-glance dashboard. Now we are going to briefly cover navigating the at-a-glance dashboard. The at-a-glance dashboard is found on the home page after you log into Guardian. The at-a-glance table shows you the status of records in the system which need action. You may utilize the at-a-glance dashboard as a checklist of action items which need to be completed. By clicking on the hyperlinked number in the right-hand column, you may access the applications which require action. Helpful text will appear if you hover over each item on the at-a-glance table. Again, I will provide a high-level overview of each at-a-glance item. Each item will be discussed further in additional tutorial videos. The Not Yet Submitted category are applications that have been started by an agency user and saved to come back to at a later time. To locate these applications, you may select the hyperlinked number and resume applications as needed. The Not Yet Submitted greater than 10 days are applications which have been started by an agency user and saved, but have aged greater than 10 days. Again, you may select the hyperlinked number to access these applications. Eligibility determination in process are applications which have been submitted and either fingerprints are still required or the background check is in process, simply meaning the final background determination has not been made. Eligibility determination complete are applications in which a final background determination has been made. These applications require you, the agency user, to record a final association decision, meaning you have to determine whether you would like to keep an applicant associated to your agency or remove them from the list of applicants associated to your agency. Determination available and action needed are applications in which a final background determination has been made more than 10 days prior and is awaiting the agency to record a final association decision. Applications submitted but fingerprints not completed are applications which, just as the title suggests, have been submitted but the applicant has not been fingerprinted yet. Determination not eligible, currently employed, are applications in which the final background determination has been made and resulted in a not eligible determination status, meaning the applicant did not pass the background check. However, that applicant is still associated to your agency. These individuals must be removed from your agency's list of applicants by an agency user. Pending payments are applications which have a pending TrustLine registry payment, which needs payment by your agency. Your agency can provide applicants with an applicant instruction form to apply in their own Guardian portal and pay any applicable TrustLine registry fees. Or, as the agency, you can elect to pay for the applicant's registry fee. Payments may be made in single or batch payments. All pending payments will be displayed in this category. This concludes the Guardian 101 training video for fee-paying TrustLine agencies. Additional training videos may be located at guardian.dss.ca.gov. Thank you for watching.